Hi, my name is Rebecca and welcome to Yarn and Pajamas. Today is going to be a little bit of a different kind of video. It is not crochet, but it is crochet related. Today we are going to make a DIY photo shoot box for Amigurumis. So I thought that I would just film a little bit of what I'm doing so that you guys can see. I already did like all of the cutting and measuring type stuff. I've done it outside, but I'm going to explain to you what I've done. So I'm going to move the camera down a bit. Okay, so we are down a little bit and I am going to go ahead and show you what I have done. So I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought 2 pieces of the foam board. So it looks like this. It's just white. I think they have them in different colors now, so you don't have to go for the white. And I also purchased some of this like wallpaper stuff. It was in the craft section. But so what I did to cut out the pieces that I need is I laid the wallpaper piece down and I just took my yardstick here and I cut it with these little, wrong end, with these little what do you call them, box cutters. I didn't cut myself, I just poked myself, that I got at the Dollar Tree as well. Let me put this over here. And then once I had the piece cut out, I just stuck the wallpaper down to it. So my box is not going to be very big at all. This is what I have sectioned to be as the designated like floor piece of it. I didn't know exactly how many sheets I would need, but I got a couple extra sheets just in case I messed up. Get those out of the way. So for the back wall, I did the same thing. I used this pattern right here. So when I do it, like I'm going to glue it down, my box is going to be permanent. I'm going to glue it like that. So this is going to be like the back wall. So this was the color that they had that looked the most neutral that I could get by with, and I done the same thing. I took this piece of foam board, laid it down, cut it out, and then stuck the wallpaper to it. So for the sides, I did the same thing. I cut 2 pieces of this out and then just kind of like held it up and measured it. I didn't really do a lot of measuring, but I kind of went to see like what would, you know, fit like that and went with it. So I do have 1 piece covered here with the wallpaper. I done it in the same neutral one as this, and I have to cover this one, so I thought I would do that with you guys, and then we could go ahead and assemble it. So I thought that we would take my uterus on a photo shoot today to see how well this photo box works out. It is September is a Uterine Cancer Awareness Month. I am a uterine cancer survivor, so I do not have a uterus anymore, so I made myself a happy little uterus. And I think she needs to go on a photo shoot. So we need to cover this piece of foam board. So now what I need to do is make sure that I am doing it the right way, because it does have a pattern on it. So I don't want my pattern, my lines, to be going in opposite direction of what the other one is. So I have to make sure that I got my correct piece here, and it's going to be covered like this. So on the back it says crack and peel. So you would normally crack here and peel like this, but because I'm coming at it at a different angle, I'm going to peel it from this end as well. I hope I'm making sense. I'm not very good at like DIY things, so I will be kind of amazed if this turns out, to be honest. So I got this idea from the Facebook group Amigurumis Addicts, I think. I will pop up, too, that's got some stuffs on it. Wasn't a very good piece. I will pop up the name here in just a second. So what I'm going to do with the excess, I'm going to just peel this off, and I'm just going to fold it over and just go across the back, because it doesn't really matter. But I do want it to be, ooh, it is very sticky, so I did just rip it. But it doesn't matter, it was just on the corner. I will pop in a picture. I think her name was Janelle. I can't remember, I'm sorry. But she is where I got the idea. Someone had asked about a what people used for a professional photo shoot for your amigurumis, and a lot of people had answered in the comments, and Janelle was one of the people, and she said that she made a homemade light box out of the cardboard, and I'll pop in pictures because she did put pictures up, but hers is like big. I didn't really want a big one because I don't have a whole lot of room, and most of the amigurumis that I make are tiny, so there's that. So after I've got all of these pieces, I got my 4 pieces here, I'm just going to assemble it. I did bring some things because I'm going to try to make some stands. I got a straw and some toothpicks. I'm going to try to make some stands for my uterus to kind of like prop her up so that she's standing up. But let's go ahead and assemble this thing. So I think that putting the sides on will probably be the best thing to do first. Could be wrong. Got my glue gun, an extra glue stick. So yeah, let's just over a little bit. All I'm doing is trying to get a flat base. My stuff was a little bit over. So I'm just going to try to glue it down real fast. Okay guys, so I got everything glued together. I know it's like really hard to see. I think there was like one little bit, like I didn't get everything connected real good right here, but it seems like fairly sturdy. So here's the bottom and the four sides. So I think that this will be big enough for what I need. If not, then I'll have to do this all over again, but we're gonna try this and see how well it works out. Okay, so I also, while I was at the Dollar Tree, I picked up some of this. It was it's a self-adhesive wall tile. They had like this stone, and they also had what's it called, like subway tile, and I thought this would be kind of neat to maybe like change up. Like you could just kind of like lay in there or put it on the back, like stand it up, like just to kind of change out things. So I got some of that. I got 2 of those. I'm going to, and because it's not quite wide enough, I'm going to cut some of this one off and glue it to that. I also picked up a couple of other sheets that they had. They had like this brick one, and like you could just like binder clip it to the inside. They also have this pretty blue one. I got those to just kind of like change it up a little bit. This side right here. So obviously the trick is cut small pieces off at a time. Because if you cut too much, you can do it. And again, it does not have to be perfect, because I mean, if you mess up, it's just $1.50 to kind of try to fix it up again, which is not really perfect anyways, because I could not get the stones to line up. A little bit more. Just a teensy tiny little bit more. and there we made a rock bottom, or we could do it or you can have the back wall be the wood. So we've got a rock bottom that just lays down in there for when you want it. Or you can have a rock backwards. So yeah. Okay, so let me move you guys up again. So what we'll do now is we will, I'll turn my table back around and we will do a photo shoot and see how this thing works out. Okay guys, so what did you think about the slideshow? I think it works pretty well for what it is. I had a lot of problems with the shadows, so I'm going to try it with natural light tomorrow. I did purchase some other little things from the Dollar Tree just to give it like a fall vibe. So everything that I crochet this fall, I'm going to, you know, use the little fall setup. So in total, I spent for 2 sheets of the board. So that's $1.25 a piece. Maybe I should probably write this down. So I got 2 sheets of the board. So let me just grab a calculator here. Should have done that first. So 2 sheets of the board at $1.25. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of the wallpaper, and that totaled $7.50. So that is essentially all that you need to make it. You can I already had the glue stuff. Oh, and I spent $7.50 plus I bought those little cutter things, so $8.75. So I spent a total of $8.75 to actually make the box. So for less than $10, you can make the box. So you could probably do it cheaper by using like those paper. I was going to go to Hobby Lobby and get some of the paper, but it was too late when I decided to do this. And by the time I would have gotten to the town that Hobby Lobby is in, Hobby Lobby would have been closed. So I didn't do that. But for what it is, I think that it is going to work out great for me. Like I said, I'm going to try it tomorrow in some natural lighting outside and see if that glare off of the back from the light kind of goes away. But I think it's going to make like photos look a little bit cleaner and neater, and maybe I'll start posting on Instagram a little bit more. I always feel like my photos are just like real janky compared to everybody else's, so I very rarely post on there, but maybe now with my DIY photo box. So I want to say thank you to Janelle, I hope I'm saying her name right, for inspiring me with her DIY box. yeah, so if you make bigger amigurumis, just make a bigger box. I think this small box will do for what I need. And I will see you guys later. Bye.